Hey folks, how you doing? Okay, so this is going to be episode 6, and this is going to be all about polishing a boat, which is kind of getting to the funner part of the whole process here. No more paint stripping. Now we're on to making it look nice. Okay, so this time I decided to do it a little differently. Last time I used this stuff here, Sonos aluminum polish, and their sealant, which worked really quite good on the last two boats I did. The difference with this is, the method I'm using right now is, it produces a whole lot less guck, for lack of a better word. This way does have a couple of, sort of drawbacks, if you will. One is that because you're using a wheel, and it is spinning sort of near your face, you kind of have sort of a bit of a coal miner's face when you're done with it. So it isn't perfect, but what it does do is, because you're not putting a liquid onto the boat, the aluminum crud that comes off the boat as you're polishing it up isn't everywhere. So this is a really nice, clean way of doing it. So let me give you just a real quick rundown, and then we'll get to polishing, okay? So what we have is, you have to get yourself some kind of a polisher. This one here was 59 bucks at Princess Auto, so very inexpensive, straightforward way to go. Wanted to try it out and see how it worked, and it works actually pretty good. You need to get an extended shaft so it's away from the unit itself and not near your hands, more accurately. And I went with a spiral sewn wheel. So basically there's two, I actually have 3 of them. This one here I marked with a W. This is for the white compound, okay, and this is the final product. So this is what you use at the end, okay. The brown, which is the one that's on the wheel right now, is this one here. This clay bar is for a little bit, it's basically for cutting. So it's the one you want to use first. It's the one that's going to sort of bring out it from a real dull look to a much brighter look. And then of course the white you're going to use for really polishing it up and getting it super bright. And there is a difference, actually. I can see the difference going from brown to the white. There is actually a difference in the shine. The other thing is a rake. So the rake is just simply for cleaning off the cotton wheels. And you can see, if you look real close here, I just used this about 2 minutes ago, and you can see how there's basically aluminum stuck in this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to clean this, apply the clay, and then we'll get to the polishing. So that's sort of the rundown of the components you need. A pair of these, be real good. And yeah, so let me show you what I've done. Let me tilt you down here. So you should be able to see on the boat there the difference. So here's a section I polished with the brown and the white clay bars, and here's a section here that I've actually had to sand because there's a lot of dock rash on it. So I gave it a 400 and a 800 grit, actually sorry, 1500 grit sand quickly. And what I do is I didn't have a block of wood kicking around that was the right size, so I just cut a little piece of styrofoam, and it's dense enough and hard enough to be able to use as a block for sanding. So I gave it a little sand here. You'll see, I don't know if you can see in that image there, it's a little bit duller. I sanded it first on a try here just to see how it went. It's going to take a little bit more work to bring up this stuff here where it's sanded versus an unsanded area to bring that up to a full shine. So with that said, let's get on with it here and get rolling. Grab my stuff, and we'll get rolling. Oh yeah, a pair of gloves helps too, unless you want to wear the stuff. you can see, and I just did this rather quickly, you can see that polished up pretty quickly and pretty good. So I'll do another section here. I'll do from like here to here and give you a little better feel for it. Okay folks, so there you have it. Came up pretty good with one pass. I usually do 2 passes just to sort of give it a nice good polish and cut with the brown, and then I usually apply 1 pass with the white. So in a very short order you can do this whole boat. Doesn't take long. All the rest of it done by the end of the day. Okay, have a great one guys. Take care. Bye now.